Welcome back to Salon d'Art, where we peel back the curtain on the artistic life. Not the polished highlight reel, but the inner world that fuels the work. Today, we are talking about something dangerous, powerful, and necessary, knowing who the F you are. So, last week we did part one, and this is part two of it. If you're listening, here are three things I want you to pay attention to in your own life, okay? Number one, seek solitude. The sanctuary of becoming, honey. You need that. You need that. There comes a season when God will pull you away from noise, not to punish you, to prepare you. Solitude is not loneliness, it's construction. It's where you finally hear your own voice without interference. Most people try to heal by talking it out with their friends, but the real transformation, it happens when you sit with yourself and just tell the truth. Because you can't meet your future self if you're always surrounded by people who have different perspective and views of life, even if they are in your same circle. Stop calling it isolation. Sometimes it's incubation. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Next, move that body, baby. Okay. This is the time where I play the Justin Timberlake song. Rock it. Oh wait, are not talking about him anymore. Um okay. Release what your mind can't carry. Working out is not just about the aesthetics. It is for me, boo boo. But it's spiritual, it's energetic. When you run, lift, sweat, you are shaking grief out of your bones. You are shaking that trauma out of your hips and your booty. Shake it, shake it, shake it. You are proving to yourself, I can do hard things and still survive and still look good and still get up and do seven other things. Some mornings, the weight in your hands is the only thing heavier than the thoughts in your head. I'm going to repeat that. Some mornings, the weight in your hands is the only thing heavier than the thoughts in your head. And when you lift it, you rise above it. Make movement a ritual, a way to unclog your soul. The body remembers what the mind tries to forget. So move it and free it. And baby, let me tell you, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you do not have to be lifting all the time. You can do Pilates. You can run. At one point in my life, I was just mentally done with life. But I would go and I would drive to the Mississippi River, where in downtown Memphis, and I would just run. And I just keep running. At one point, I started crying, but I just kept running. So you can run, you can lift, you can Pilates, yoga. There are free ones at home. I'm telling you, this is something that you need to do to move your body. You can walk. If you literally don't want to do anything, you can walk and try to increase the incline. Okay? You got to have a little challenge. That's the only thing I'm saying. You have to have a challenge. I don't want to say like, oh yeah, you can just walk every day and not work out. That's not me. That's not my mindset. So I'm not going to give you that. It's just never been me. If you walk and you're like, okay, I'm going to run as fast as I can for 15 to 30 seconds, and then I'm going to keep walking. Like have something to where you are challenging yourself, because anybody can walk. Not everybody can walk, but be blessed that you can walk and be blessed that you can run, okay? So, yes, that's what I'm going to say. What I'm telling you is find a way to challenge yourself through the movement, through the body, so you are literally shaking out any negative energy, any bad vibes, any trauma, anything. Because if you just walk it out, it's just going to just sit there, okay? Next is develop discernment, the art of seeing what isn't said. Discernment changed everything for me. When I prayed for it, I started noticing people were clapping, but they weren't really cheering. Like not every class is for my growth. Not every friend wants you to win. Or they have you at a certain containment and they don't want you to cross that. Discernment shows you who supports you and who studies you, who corrects you from love and who criticizes you from envy, who calls it humbling you when really they're just trying to contain you. I spent years seeking validation in rooms that only wanted to keep me small. So, these three things are what I want you to define yourself when you're going through your artist journey: solitude, movement, and discernment. It saved my sanity more than classes, more than reels, because before you master your craft, you must master yourself. Take a breath with me. If anything in this episode stirred something in you, a truth, a discomfort, a memory, or you disagree with me, that's not by accident. That alignment is beginning to whisper, okay? We're not here to chase applause. We're here to recover our authentic power. And that journey is not loud. It's not viral. It's sacred. It happens to the quiet decisions no one sees, okay? Choosing solitude over noise, discipline over doubt, and discernment over desperation. We got this, okay? Because at the end of the day, this industry can hand you a credit, but only you can define your calling. Sit with it. Pray with it. Move with it. And when you're ready, build what you were born to build. This is Salon d'Art, a sanctuary for artists who refuse to perform their worth. Until next time, create truth, guard your spirit, and above all, know who you are. Okay? Bye.